Hello, welcome. I'm Amber. This is my channel, A Foxglove's Handiwork. And today is day 18 for my stitching something, my version of Vlogmas. I am a day behind, gotten a day behind. You know what, I'm just gonna roll with it. So I'm filming Vlogmas day 18 on the 19th of December. But maybe I'll catch up this weekend. We'll see. So for today's video, I want to stitch with some Christmas fabric. When I made my pot holder video, I had showed a few kind of Christmassy fabrics, and I found some other ones that I knew I had. These are like Christmas, right? We got some hollies, more hollies, kind of a vintagey print there. These candy canes. Oh, love so much. So cute. Oh, and more holly. So with this kind of stash of Christmassy colors, I'm thinking of making a quilt patchwork square Christmas. So the quilting patchwork design called Flying Geese there's kind of a hack or a efficiency way to do it, and I've never done it. So that's kind of what I'm trying in this video. You start with one square that's larger, other squares. I am using a Instagram reel as a reference, and these are the dimensions that she put. So the larger square is 5 1/4 inch squared. These smallers are 2 7/8 inch squared. And what I'm gonna do is put a line diagonally on the back sides of these smaller guys. The next step is to take the two squares, the smaller ones, right sides together, and then line up the line that I made with the pencil. It's okay that it's overlapping. And then I'm gonna stitch a 1/4 inch seam on either side. So I've stitched down, a little easier to see on this side. So I've stitched 2 parallel lines, 1/4 inch from the pencil line that I've made. And I'm gonna cut it and then steam them open. That's the wrong word. Press them. There we go. Press them open. The next step is taking those 2 other squares and lining them up perpendicular and stitching 1/4 inch on either side. I think they look like little foxes this way. Time to cut them. Here they are. Oh, that was so fun. I loved that. If you know why this design is called a flying geese? Please put it down in the comments. Is it because it's like a triangle and geese fly in a triangle? Or I don't see geese or a goose in this. So I'm just curious where that comes from. Now, my next decision is what kind of a design. I could do a little pointed star action, something in the middle. I love the flying. Oh, that's kind of like, is this why? When you put them this way, it kind of like the green is the goose, and then like this is like the flying geese. Okay, could be onto something, but I've seen patterns like this that are really cool. I am thinking kind of a star with the red being the prominent, that's the word I was going to use, but it's the prominent one. There you go. Okay, so I'll need some green squares. And then what do I want to do in the middle? I'm going to cut out the green squares. Here we go. This is looking good. I kind of want to do a third fabric in the middle. I could, let me audition some. So here is this kind of holly, kind of getting a vibe. This has like a white. Well, the white looks nice. I found this was folded up in that holly. No, that's a different green. So I could do the green. I'm kind of wanting to do a little 2x2 square in here. Okay, grab a few more greens. What I like about this is it kind of balances it's a gingham, right? So it's all kind of gingham. It's a little lighter. It's kind of pretty. I was kind of thinking like these two color patterns are giving kind of like cottage, like country Christmas, where like some of those other fabrics are a little bit more kind of like vintage or like kitschy Christmas. So gotta go with the vibe. So I like the play of the gingham. It's a little light. I also have this kind of checked pattern that's also kind of like country, but this is super warm. That's a lot cooler. You've seen this before. That's like the leaf makes it seem to fall. I found this kind of like a holly. Oh, this is also pretty warm. I do tend to go warmer. Ooh, but I'm liking that. It feels like too big of a square for like, I don't know. I have this, which I've used. This one kind of reminded me of candy canes, but now that it's it's kind of like ferns. That's too like springy. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do. Just love this fabric. Okay, I'm gonna try a white. So I have these batiks that I keep trying to use. I don't know about the swirls. I feel like that's too big. This it's cooler, but it has like leaves and like springtime. This one's groovy, but it gives like a grass. Yeah, it just doesn't go. So then I was thinking, well, I have this just like kind of a cream. And what if, because I do like this, where's that skinnier piece? I could do a checkered, a 2x2 with the white in that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're kind of going from this drawing. So this flying goose is 4.5 inches. So sewn, it'll be 4 inches. So the total square for the inside is a finished sewn is a 4x4. But I'm doing halves. So I need to do, this finished needs to be, each one finished is a 2x2. So that needs quarter inch on each side. which will make it 2.5 inches for each inner square. That's what I've calculated. Nice to have a drawing. I have this notebook that is dots. It is so helpful for planning out quilting stuff. So, okay, I'm gonna cut 2 by 2.5 of the white and then of the green. Doing a little addition before we make it final, and I'm really pleased. That looks great. So happy. It looks so sweet. Ooh, it could look really cool this way in a quilt, but it's got some charm here. I had to change the angle of the camera. That was a little awkward, but I am so pleased. Thank you for coming along and from your side of the screen helping me make decisions about fabrics and such. Again, if you know why these are called flying geese, please let me know, because I don't know. I have gotten into quilting. I would say it's been about a year, just over a year. I have found Mary Mabel's Market. I'm going to link them definitely in the description. It's a quilting YouTube channel that is super informative. She simply explains the steps, makes it super approachable, and I love it. It's totally been a huge influence on my quilting. Something I've not shown on YouTube. I think there's some gaps in my YouTube channel is because I really got invested in quilting, and it's such a long, months. And I wasn't at a point where I was filming that kind of content. And so I just didn't even know where to start. I was making quilt for people who I love and watch the channel, and so I wanted to be a secret. So another reason why I wasn't filming. But I'm thinking 2025, you're gonna see some quilting on this channel. So if you're not already subscribed and you're interested, please subscribe. This little quilt, Christmassy quilt square, is going to go in my stash. Maybe she will pop up again before this Vlogmas is over. But this is today's Stitching Something. So thank you so much. Again, my name is Amber, and I'll see you tomorrow.